I am your host, Mashuma Saba, M. Saba, and this is our Cultural Variety Podcast. Stay tuned. Welcome to today's show. This is Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast show, and this is our pre-fight show between GEOVANTA, Tank Davis, and Ryan Garcia. This is our super fight. It's on tonight on SHOWTIME pay-per-view. How are y'all doing this evening, my Coffee Talk supporters and viewers? It's Friday night. And as I said, you know, we're going through our spring maintenance. We're getting ready for the spring. We're going to be doing pop-up shows. So tonight, it was fitting to pop up tonight, man, for the pre-fight. I'm excited. How are y'all feeling tonight? If you haven't paid the pay-per-view or whatever, went to your friend's house or whatever you may do, you can get the show on SHOWTIME pay-per-view in your local area. I think it's going for $84.99, $74.99. If you don't have HD TV, I'll give you a little secret. All newer TVs have HD TV built in. So, you know, don't pay that extra $10. That's saving you $10 for your pocket. But yeah, it's fight night, man. And, you know, right now the preliminaries are on. And they have, it's Rosado versus Melcave. It's in the top of the the third round. So the third round is just starting. The fight is out there at MGM Grand. And man, I'm excited, man. Can you hear it in my tone? Can you hear it in my voice? Yeah. Well, it's been a minute. You know, we don't get to see good fights all the time. I mean, we're living in an era now where nobody wants to lose that O. You know, everybody wants to try to beat Rocky Marciano's record or Money Mayweather's 50-0 record. But to get to that ability in the sport of boxing takes courage, ambition, and no fear. You have to fight. And that's why we as boxing fans are so used to the big fights. Because in that era, man, all the top contenders was always fighting one another. But I'm going to say this on behalf of our younger generation. This generation at the 130-pound, 135-pound, 140-pound, 168, man, boxing is exciting right now. It's just that some of you may not watch enough because you're hesitant on what we want to call that, the Mike Tyson trauma that we all been afflicted with. What do I mean by that? You know, when Tyson used to fight, man, he used to break you off, have you out of there in first, second round. In some cases, he even put a brother down. I want to say it was one of the Spinks boys, man, in like 18 to 24 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people don't call Mike Tyson fever. And I'm telling you, man, it's well worth it to go ahead and get the fight tonight, man. You know, it's safe. You're at home. You know, with your family, your loved ones, you'll be able to, you know, chill, relax, and enjoy boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if that's what you want with you and your friends out at the bars or whatever, that's cool too. Enjoy yourself tonight. Make sure you stay out the way. And if you are inviting people over to your home, make sure they're bringing good energy. Don't invite everybody. You can't ever have a lot of people at your house. Your house is your sanctuary. But if you're inviting a few friends here and there, make sure they bring in good energy. And I guarantee you, y'all's going to have a wonderful time. All right. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. If this is your first time coming to the show, Coffee Talk Podcast, man, we're a podcast show. We appear 3 times a week. We are exactly who we say we are. You know, we're a cultural variety podcast show. So on Sunday, Monday, alternate nights, you're going to catch something different. You're going to catch a cultural night. You know what I'm saying? And being that our culture is so broad, we like to give props to our doctors, our lawyers, our scholars, our poets, our people, our ancestors. So that's what we do on Sunday, Monday, alternate nights, or during the week. On Wednesdays, we give you our sports night. That's right, our sports night. But we're not like any particular sports show. We don't really care about who won or lost. You know what I'm saying? We like to give you the flavor and the different intricacies that's going on behind the scenes in the world of sports. And then on Friday, Saturday nights, such as a night like tonight, we like to go ahead and give you the Grown Folk Social Hour. That's where we like to have guests. We like to have laughter, humor, a big family reunion. That's what we like to do on Friday, Saturday nights. You know, you come on in, come on through, let your hair down and just enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do here at Coffee Talk Podcast. But tonight, you know what it is, boxing, baby. As I said, I'm excited. I'm a boxing fan. My family's boxing fans. And, you know, tonight's going to be a good one. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. If this is your first time coming to the show, man, we never start the show without giving it its flavor, as well as its wise words. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do that. Tonight's flavor is this. Depending on what region you in, if you somewhere warm, pour yourself a smooth Chardonnay, because you know some of the country down south and out west right now they're seeing 70-degree weather, man. So if you somewhere warm, man, pour yourself a nice Chardonnay. You know what I'm saying? While you relax in your humble home and watch the fight tonight, make sure you wear a cool or beautiful smile, and remember to laugh and enjoy your evening. That's what it's all about. And if you're somewhere up in the cold region, like I am right now here in the Twin Cities, I would go ahead and tell you, you need to grab a body. You know what I mean? Yeah, grab a body. Somebody warm to hold on to. And if you can't pull that off, then I suggest that you go ahead and pour yourself a nice, fulfilling cappuccino. I've been on my cappuccino lately, man. I'm straight up. I've been on that banana nut cappuccino. Make sure you stop by one of them gas stations. You know what I'm talking about. And grab you one of them cappuccinos. And that is the flavor. Yeah. So who y'all going with tonight, man? Go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know who you going with tonight. Again, this is a big fight at 135. You know what I'm saying? This is a big, big fight at 135. There's no belts on the line, by the way. And I was curious as to wonder why. I think Tank must have gave up the 135 belt at one time, or maybe it's just not on the line. And I know he does hold the 130-pound belts. I want to say in 2 weight classes. So that's where we are with that. And then, you know, your boy Ryan Garcia, a lot of people call him King Ryan Garcia. I've been hesitant to call him King Ryan Garcia because he ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go ahead and just dive on into that. But before we do, again, let me slow my roll because I didn't give you all the wise words yet. So let's make sure we go ahead and give you the wise words. Tonight, the wise words is from a motivating speaker, someone that inspired a lot of Black males and females, as well as all types of people that love the world of love the sport of tennis. This brother here was born July 10th, 1943. He's a Cancer like me. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but he is a Wimbledon tennis champion in 1975. And also he won the U.S. Open in 1968. This brother is a legend. He was a philanthropist. He was a sensation on the tennis court. You know, I remember him and John McEnroe used to have some good matches. This is no other than Arthur Ashe. And so tonight's wise words are from Arthur Ashe. And these are the wise words. You got to get to the stage in life where going for it is more important than winning or losing. I'm going to say that again for my Coffee Talk podcast supporters and listeners and viewers. Arthur Ashe's wise words of tonight is, you got to get to the stage in life where going for it is more important than winning or losing. Because sometimes we just procrastinate. And if you procrastinate, that means you never know how great you can be because you didn't strive. So you ain't going to win, but you ain't going to lose either. You're just going to be stagnant. And when you're stagnant, then there's no purpose. So make sure that whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and strive to achieve. Go ahead and accomplish your short-term goals, your long-term goals, whatever you manifest, as long as it's in a righteous manner, it can be yours. So again, tonight's wise words is by Arthur Ashe, where he states, you got to get to the stage in life where you're going to go for it, where going for it is more important than winning and losing. Also, Mr. Arthur Ashe, he got a stadium where they played the U.S. Open after him. It's called the Arthur Ashe Stadium. It's in Queens, New York. It actually opened up in 1997. So that's our tribute, and those are the wise words for Arthur Ashe, one of our ancestors in tennis sensations. All right. All right. So now back to the fight. As you can see in the background, I got the champ up. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm rocking with. I'm rocking with Tank tonight. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. It's straight up Tank tonight over your boy in the right corner, Ryan Garcia. But let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit again, because this is the pre-fight. Ryan Garcia is age 24. He's from Los Angeles, California. He has the height advantage over Tank Davis. He's 5'10". Tank Davis is coming into this fight at 5'6". Tank Davis hails from Baltimore, Maryland, and he's an elder statesman, we should say. He is actually 28 years old. Ryan's 24. As far as the reach department, it's an even fight, man. It's an even fight because Tank has a 69-inch arm reach, and Ryan Garcia has a 70-inch arm reach. You know, so it's give or take, you know. What Tank has to be careful of, though, is because Ryan is taller. And being that he has that little inch, but he's fast, he can actually catch Tank tonight. You know what I'm saying? But like I told somebody, man, Tank got that point guard speed. You know what I'm saying? So I think speed always beats height in most cases because they both pack power. But you have to understand, Tank's coming in here with a 90 percentile knockout rating. That's right, a 90 percentile knockout rating. Tank has 28 wins with 26 KOs, 2 decisions. Only 2 men has survived to go to 12 rounds with Tank. Otherwise, they was done. They was done. They was on their back. Tank puts them down. 26 knockouts out of 28 fights. Ryan Garcia comes in with 23 wins, 19 KOs. But he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody. This is his first time actually taking on a pay-per-view event. So this is his first time coming on that stage. You know what I'm talking about? The glamour, the glitz, just the big stage. It's like the NBA Finals when you're messing with a 2 weight class champion, 2 belt holder at 130. A brother with a 90% knockout rate. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about how he even got to this point. Well, Ryan Garcia, he had his first fight against Luke Campbell, and we're only going back 3 fights. Why? Because Luke Campbell's the dude that put him on his ass. Yeah. Ryan stuck his chin out too far, got caught. Should have lost that fight. But Luke Campbell didn't keep the pressure on Ryan Garcia as he should have. So Ryan Garcia ended up beating Luke Campbell. He got himself together. He collected his thoughts, got himself together after being knocked down viciously, and he went ahead and beat Luke Campbell, knocking Luke Campbell out with one of my favorite punches, the body blow, late in the 7th round. That was back in January 2021. From there, you know, he went on a 3-month hiatus. He comes back April 9th to fight Emmanuel Tugo. Emmanuel Tugo is like an up-and-coming dude, or we thought he was like a 10th ranked contender at 135, 130, 135, but he wasn't really a match. It did go to decision because Emmanuel was tough, but Emmanuel didn't want to fight. He was very hesitant to throw any shots at Ryan Garcia. So to me, it looked like he was just one of those hand-picked opponents. And then, and it was also a confidence builder, because Ryan actually lost a lot of confidence when he got knocked on his ass. And, but a lot of people respect the fact that because he got knocked on his ass by Luke Campbell and got up and kept his poise and went ahead and won that fight with a body blow, that there's something special about Ryan. So he's extremely fast, you know what I'm saying? But when he went ahead and he fought Javier Futana, I thought again, this was back on July 16, 2022, I thought again it was another hand-picked opponent. Now, Shakira Stevens, Devin Haney, Tank, Ryan Garcia, they all done been to the Olympics. They've all done trained with one another. They all done, got in the ring and sparred with one another. So they all got a little feel of what to expect. But what I believe, because Ryan is signed to Golden Boy, and a lot of his popularity came on the fact that he reminds you of a young Oscar De La Hoya, that he's the new hype. You know what I'm saying? He's the new hype. He's a media sensation. So Golden Boy put him out there. I don't believe Ryan really wants this fight. And that's just because of, like I said, I saw the last 3 fights. He doesn't really look convincing to me. He doesn't look convincing to me. I mean, come on now. We've watched Tank Davis go ahead and fight Isaac Pitbull Cruz, who's a beast, man. A lot of people are running from that dude. He also fought Raleigh Romero, who was actually winning on the scorecard before Tank knocked him out. And then he also fought Mario Barros, who was a champion at the time. And he also fought legend, Hall of Famer, Leo Santa Cruz, man. And, Leo Santa Cruz been in a lot of wars. That's why we don't hear about him as much. But I sure miss him, because he was one of the great fighters. He's one of them dudes that, y'all see my wrist. When he fight, he get ready to throw his punches, whatever. He shake his wrist like this, man, But Santa Cruz was definitely dangerous. Make sure that you guys check him out on the YouTube, some of his past fights. But, so like I said, Tank fought more established fighters than Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia ain't really fought nobody. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. Let me know. Who's Ryan Garcia fought? Talk to me. Do you feel comfortable about tonight's fight? Does it go the distance? It's a 12-round schedule for 12 rounds. Does it go the distance? If it goes the distance, then yeah, Ryan Garcia has a chance. And I would say this for the pundits that feel that, Tank Davis starts out a little too slow sometimes. You cannot allow Ryan Garcia to get up on points. I'm going to go ahead and crack my little wine cooler, man. I don't drink liquor, really. I mess with a wine cooler, though. This one's real good. It's by Monaco. It's called the Purple Crush, 9% alcohol, man. Nothing too serious. But, yeah, so my whole thing is I don't think Ryan, man, really's been tested. He ain't fought none of the dogs, I don't even believe Luke Campbell was a dog, but, hey, Luke Campbell did have a good career. They say, allegedly, that he retired, He retired after taking that body blow from Ryan Garcia. What do you think, man? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Hit the like button. Share the video. Make sure you call your family, your friends, text them, do whatever you do. Let them know Coffee Talk Podcast is on right now. It's your boy Dot here at the Coffee Talk Podcast studio pre-fight. And man, we just talking boxing. I'm waiting for y'all to come on in. Come on in. You know, wherever you are, if you're on YouTube right now, say what's up to me. Drop leave something in the comment, whatever. Make sure you subscribe. If you're on Facebook Live, say what's happening. Greetings, peace, salam, whatever you want to do. You know. Who do you got winning the fight tonight? Tonight, I got your boy Tank, man, as you can see. But I got Tank with a knockout, man, going into the 8th round. That's when I see Garcia going down, man. You know. But other than that, man, I just want to go ahead and stop in. This, again, is the pre-fight. The fight is at MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Sits 15,000 or plus. It's going to be a tremendous fight. The preliminary fights are on right now. If you, already paid the pay-per-view, or if you got a little plug or whatever, and you get in the fight, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We support boxing over here at Coffee Talk Podcast. But with that being said, I just want to go ahead and say I thank y'all for continuing to support the show. We really value you. We really appreciate you, and continue to watch us grow and continue to push us forward by hitting the like button, sharing the video, and also subscribing to Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast show. So this is our pregame fight between Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. I'm going to hit y'all with the universal peace sign. I'm getting ready to go watch this fight. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we'll talk about it this coming Wednesday on Coffee Talk Podcast, Sports Edition. Until then, it's your boy, Mashuma Saba, M. Saba, and it's our Cultural Variety Podcast show. That's what it do. Coffee Talk Podcast. Peace.